Donald Trump just announced something really dumb, but don't worry, it's also economically devastating. Try to make sense out of this without going insane. Donald Trump's political philosophy has always been say whatever he needs to say to get his base to vote, and then do literally nothing when he gets into office. And the only thing worse than him doing nothing have been the few times when he actually did something. Take, for instance, beef prices. Thanks to his war-driven inflation and his parasite-friendly policies, beef prices have been pushed higher than Pete Hegseth's weekend BAC. So at the end of last week, he made an announcement that he was going to fix it that has so far done nothing but hurt the American beef industry. Let's get into it. By the way, my name's Jay Black. I'm a comedian. I do 2 videos about news and politics every single day. If you like what you're seeing, please consider subscribing. Donald Trump announced that for 90 days, he would waive the tariff on 300,000 metric tons of imported ground beef, and then claimed, with no explanation how, that it would be sold for 25% cheaper. And that, folks, is a craven and obvious attempt to temporarily lower beef prices in time for the midterms, while at the same time wrecking the American cattle rancher. Because he didn't try to fix any of the fundamentals for American beef production. All he did was put incredible downward price pressure on American ranchers at a time when they're already hesitant to putting resources into increasing herd size. In other words, ranchers can try to compete on price with inexpensive farm beef that Donald Trump has invited in, but only at the expense of next year's herd. See, when ranchers aren't making money, they don't increase the size of their herd, they shrink it. So next year, there's less beef being produced, so the prices shoot right back up, probably higher than they are now. So, for a 3-month sugar high of cheap beef prices, the American rancher gets wrecked like a blackjack dealer at one of Trump's failed casinos, and beef prices get higher next year. Don't take my word for it. The National Cattlemen's Beef Association, the ranchers themselves, said this plan sacrifices long-term stability for short-term messaging. On top of all of this, Donald Trump refuses to say what country the beef is going to come from. And really, isn't that the best way to get beef? I like to order mine at a restaurant and have it come in a mystery sack. It's the perfect Trump solution. It maybe kind of helps him, but it goes scorched earth against everybody else, like Melania torching the Rose Garden. MAGA, you did it. You elected a businessman who's terrible at business and worse at being a man.